L7S works. This is if you've got a specialised how to remove. This can be, people chip them away and hack them away. Got this tip from Rich, high carb rider. When you pull this off, pull your stem off, top cap off, you have this little bolt here. So you undo that, and then you get a pair of pliers or something like that, and you just give it a whack. All right, so be careful you don't damage any carbon. So you pop that, and then the little bung pulls out, and then you're going to use an Allen key to fish this one out. There we go. And you're just going to fish this bit out like so, and that's how you remove it. Now what can happen though is this little black bung here, this one can get stuck, get wedged in there. All right, so then this is not coming off. You don't twist it. You've got to remove this little black bung here. And so what it is, we've made a tool, just it's a chain whip, got a from a valve and a little M5, M4. Put this in here gently, pop it in, and then pop it out like that. And then you finish it out like that. Take your time, have some carbs. Don't work on bikes angry or hangry. And there you go. And that's, you can reuse that. And that is appropriate. Watch the Juco. And that's an appropriate length. You want to make sure your stem bolt, your stem plug goes below this part of your stem. Otherwise, when you tighten it up, it's going to crack into your steerer and cause a failure over time. All right. So look at the quality in here. It's SL7. Any voids on top? Lucia Technic. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Looks pretty good down here. Looks decent quality. There's a little plug down the bottom there. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. No worries. You'd expect that for a $8,000 Aussie frame. This is a huge gap. I mean, look how big that gap is. That's slammed all the way down. But if you're riding, obviously, if you're riding a disc brake bike, you're going to be riding in a lot of wet weather and grit and dirt and stuff. And so much is going to get in there, and it's going to, you're going to need to really service this headset a lot, clean it and stuff like that. So it's just going to be more wear on these housings here. It's just really insane. It's just such a bad design. The gap, it's like a huge gap. It's going to let dirt in there. I mean, if you ride in the sunshine, it won't matter. But, I mean, you're buying disc brakes because you want wet weather braking, right? Crazy. Plug, this is the 4 parts of it. These 2 parts are different. One of them is deeper, one of them is shallow. And so the shallow one goes on top. Pop them in like so. And the deeper one goes in the bottom like so. And this is your little titanium bolt here. And you're going to just put that together. And when you tighten that up, that pulls the bottom plug up and it just expands it over here. So to get some traction there, and boom, like that, just a bit loose, and then you just drop that in your steerer, good to go. This diagonal line at the back, don't think it matters too much. Actually it does, because it's got a little direction arrow there. So just drop them in like so, and align that with your stem at the front, and then you're going to tighten that up, and that will just do it to about 9 Newton meters, and you're good to go. Tighten that to 9 Newton meters, and it's beautiful. Make sure that, again, this is going to go beyond your stem bolt. You don't want spaces on top of your stem, more than 5 mil. This always has to go below your stem, so make sure it goes going to fit like this on the cat tree, like that. All right, that's going to be protective. If you've got spaces on top, you mean all these 10 mil spaces, then when you do that bottom bolt up, it's going to snap your steerer eventually, isn't it? It's going to crack it. So there you go. You always want to make sure that the bottom of the bung plug goes below the lowest part of your stem, and you'll be safe.